Imagine a world in 2075 where the rising sun doesn't shine from the west, but from the east. The rupee rules global trade. Hindi is spoken in world parliaments, and satellites launched from Bengaluru orbit Mars. Could India really become the planet's next superpower? In the mid-21st century, as the old world order began to crack, a quiet giant emerged: India. Once seen as the world's largest democracy and a rising tech hub, by 2075 it had redefined what a global superpower. It looks like, but how did this transformation begin? It wasn't sudden. After decades of economic reform, political stability, and demographic advantage, India entered the 2040s with a unique edge. The youngest population on Earth, with over 1.6 billion people and a tech-savvy generation at the helm, India became the startup capital of the world. China's economy, once dominant, had plateaued due to aging demographics and internal unrest. The US, while still powerful, focused inward due to cultural divides and economic fatigue. This created a vacuum India was ready to fill by 2050. India had become the largest hub for AI research, space tech, and clean energy. Bengaluru rivaled Silicon Valley. Mumbai overtook Dubai in global finance. Chennai's floating solar cities powered half of Southeast Asia. Culturally, the world began to shift too. Bollywood wasn't just entertainment, it was soft power. Yoga became not just global, but politically used as a diplomatic tool in summits. Hindi began replacing French in UN translation booths. Indian philosophy blended with global ethics and AI development. Dharmic AI became a new moral standard in robotics. On the military front, India maintained a strictly defensive but advanced doctrine. Its hypersonic BrahMos-X missiles, quantum encrypted command systems, and lunar defense grid discouraged even the boldest aggressors. Indian peacekeepers wearing tricolor exosuits patrolled disputed regions from Africa to Mars. Perhaps the most symbolic moment came in 2062, when an Indian-led mission became the first to terraform a Martian sector, creating a biosphere named New Varanasi. The flag of India waved not just on Earth, but on another planet. But this rise wasn't just about power, it was about purpose. India did not dominate by force, but by example. Its digital public infrastructure became the model for global governance. A universal digital ID inspired by Aadhaar was adopted in over 70 nations. The One Earth, One Future treaty penned in New Delhi replaced failed climate agreements. Of the past, critics warned of hyper-nationalism and surveillance. But India's internal balance of ancient wisdom and futuristic planning held surprisingly strong. While the West focused on rights and China on control, India focused on responsibility. So what does a world look like when India leads? There are electric cows that feed on plastic waste, cities where rickshaws are AI-driven but decorated with Rangoli, and children around the world who learn Sanskrit not just as heritage but as code. It's not just a fantasy, it's a future, one where power doesn't roar, it meditates.